Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Roosevelt Show, man. We got another, good show for y'all tonight, man. Tonight gonna be a little bit personal. You know what I'm saying? Not personal per se in a sense, but we definitely gonna touch on some topics, some news that the people can use. Before we get to that though, man, y'all know I gotta run the centro, man. We'll see y'all in about a minute or so, man. Yeah, man. Welcome back to the show, man. I'm your host, Roosevelt, man. I got my other, host up in here, my co-host, Hunted P. We got Taurus in here, man, today, man, and we just finna bring y'all, you know what I'm saying, another one of them, great episodes. Um, like I said today, was more so of a serious type of episode because there's so much going on out here in this world today. Um, before we get into what it is, man, I'm gonna go around the panel, man, and ask the brothers how they doing this week, man. 100p, man, how you doing this week, bro? How was your week, man?
Man, it was all good. Can't complain. We here, still alive another day to try to chase a little paper. So I mean, hey,
Yeah, that's real. It's just short and sweet, straight to the point. Shit. Uh, Taurus, man, how was your week this week, my brother, man? I know y'all had some crazy weather down there, man. How was your week, man?
Yeah, man, yeah, it was been really wet all week long, but it hasn't been too bad. Another day above ground, so I'm not complaining.
Indeed, man. Indeed. Brother Big LA, man. How was your week this week, man?
Not bad, man. Not bad. You could complain, but at the end of the day, you woke up, your people woke up. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you ain't never lied about that, man. Um,
Health ain't too bad, you know.
yeah,
It's cool, man.
I
Week
feel it.
one bad.
I feel it, bro. I feel it. Shit, me myself this week, man. It was a good week, long week at work, but grateful, that we do have jobs to go to, that we are, law abiding citizens in this here United States of America. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like I said, man, this week I wanted to get into, some deep topics, man. Spoke with the brother P, spoke with Big LA. I also spoke with Taurus before the show, man. And we calling this one change the game, you know. It's a lot, a lot of things that could be better, that should be better, but are not. And that's what we want to talk about tonight. Kicking it off, I did had this here, man, this week. Martin King's son, Dexter Scott King, passed away. I think within the last week of us, doing the episode. Shout out to the King family, very prominent, of course, in our role of the civil rights and everything like that. They say he passed away from colon cancer, I believe. You know, um, sad situation. Um, if I could, I don't know if y'all may know anything, but do y'all know? Is there anything you could take away from this man? You know, if you may know something about him, maybe not. Taurus, I'm gonna probably start with you, Taurus, because you probably you know, something about him that he's done, in our lifetime, and I'm not capping, brother. Trust
No,
me, I'm
no,
not.
I'm just laughing. But no, seriously, no, I don't. Honestly, I don't know that much about him.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah,
So I'm not much help on that,
yeah.
other than you can see that why you need to go to the doctor and
Hmm,
get your checkups.
hmm,
Because 62, I mean, he's not that old.
mm-hmm,
So, I mean, black men, we need to make sure we go and do our annual exams,
mm-hmm.
certain age. And that's the primary message that I'm going to take from it right now.
Yeah, that's a great damn message, if I do say so myself. You know what I'm saying? Um, 100p, man. You got something to add with what Taurus saying as far as like, us as black men, health wise.
I mean, yeah, I mean, first and foremost, all males need to go to the doctor a little more. All males tend to not go to doctors, especially black males. A lot of black males ain't been to the doctor since they were slapped on the ass, coming out their mama.
Facts.
Yeah, straight
Yeah,
up.
but as far as Dr. King's son, I didn't know too much about him. I mean, I read about that. I think it was prostate cancer or colon. I think they said prostate, but I
Yeah.
know he was here in California. That's the only thing I really knew about him.
Hmm. Hmm. Big LA, man. What do you take from this whole thing, if anything? You know what I mean? Like, Taurus said, the health, of men in general, but especially, in our race, we seem to fall victim, to cancers a lot, you know. Um, what do you feel about that?
Keep up with your health. I I I'm just like Taurus. I can't stress that enough. Especially with the road I've taken over the last, months.
Hmm.
Keep up with your health. Make sure you're a conversation. If it's your time, make sure you left something here for somebody to talk about, not just the absence of you not being here.
Yeah, that's real.
I
Hey,
can't
That's
hey,
do
you
real.
that.
know what? Can I add something to what Big LA said?
Sure.
Um, Something that we tend to not look at. Maybe this could be pertaining to the topic also. Um, you see this a lot. I know down south. I've seen this in states like Louisiana, Arkansas. You always see a nice petite lady and her husband be a tall, big fat old dude. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Hmm.
lot of people think that shit is cute, but colon cancer comes along with a lot of the shit you eat. And you know what I'm saying? So, if you one of them ladies that's piling your man up this big ass 6 to 7 pound plate of food every night, shit, you really not helping him. Yeah, you say you're helping his soul, but you ain't helping his heart.
You're a fool, bro. And I mean, I'm not
He
trying to
ain't
laugh.
lying though. He
He's
ain't
not lying.
lying.
He's not lying. I'm just saying that nigga came straight to the juggler. Like,
Especially you catch you one of them down south. I had 8 brothers and sisters, so I only know how to cook like I'm feeding 50 motherfuckers, and on your
Man,
plate you could feed 2 other motherfuckers. Man,
real
listen.
shit. When you say she's gonna fry
Man.
you some fish up, and she bring you about damn near 12 fillets, like shit.
But she you caught 10 flounders. She's bringing you one per plate. She bring you every time she feeds
yo, you get 12 fillets on your plate, man. You know you
Greedy,
got.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
God,
you ain't greedy. You hitting that ass good. That's what it is. Talking
you.
about greedy. Somebody bring you 12.
Yeah,
Somebody
That's a
bring
high
you 12
metabolism.
fillets of fish.
High
You hitting that
metabolism.
ass. You didn't wax that ass good. She gonna bring you 12 fillets, and that ain't no catfish. That's red snapper.
that's
there
real
ain't no
snap.
damn
Oh
12
God.
fillets.
Oh God. No.
Snapper.
Honey
Hey,
P,
hey, hey,
why?
fillet or not. She bringing it to you fillet or not.
Oh,
Oh,
shit. Yeah, preferably.
Hey, I eat
Cause
mine Jamaican style. Give me my shit to fry the whole motherfucking thing up.
With the
Shit,
head on it.
all that shit.
that nigga want the eyes on his shit. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You want to see the eyes of the motherfucker, crispy eyes and shit. There the whole
All
night.
that. Hey,
I mean, it's
shit,
not
man.
bad. It's not bad though. Yeah,
It
I
ain't,
had.
man. If you never had that, especially go to a Jamaican restaurant anywhere. Go to a good, I ain't gonna say anywhere. Go to a good Jamaican restaurant, get like a curry roasted red snapper fish. Man, you'll never go back to get no damn fried red snapper, from your favorite Chinese spot.
About all that.
And
But
you know that's the crazy shit that we was talking about the health shit. You eating all that shit, clogging up your arteries. You know what I'm saying? Although they say fish is healthy, I will. You know what I mean? Fish is they say,
It's
but
how
fish
you eat it.
itself may be healthy, but the way you prepare it,
Yeah.
it
right,
makes it unhealthy.
right,
Motherfucker, fry it up in like 4 scoops of Crisco and talk about, yeah, we eating healthy tonight. But that's just common sense. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world. If anybody has ever used or seen Crisco being used, look at that Crisco the next day in that skillet. You see how it hardens up like that? Just imagine what it's doing in your arteries and stuff.
yeah. Health is wealth, man. Health is wealth. Yeah. Speaking of that, while we talking about it on this topic, why do you think, people fear change? Like, it could be anything, change of they diet, you know what I mean? Like, or do you feel like in this case of what we talking about, people how they cook their food, like, do you feel like they just, what I'm saying, trained to be that
People
way?
are people are ignorant. You know what I'm saying? The people who think that way just are fucking ignorant. And I say that, but like, because real shit, like,
Taurus,
so,
Taurus, what is he on tonight,
hey,
brother?
I don't know.
hey,
I think he look. I
hey.
think he been sipping on something.
Nah, this real shit. Some people are just ignorant. The people who think that way is ignorant because like they don't want to snap out of that mind frame. I mean, real talk. Like I got Southern parents, man. So I can ask my mom right now. I eat all kind of food from all different cultures, but I can ask my mom right now. Have you ever eaten any food like Pakistani food or something like that? And she gonna be like, no, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like they only used to eating one thing. So like when you say let's eat healthy, where we gonna go? Let's go to this vegan spot. Oh, what do they have? Oh, it's stuff made out of this, like soy stuff like that. Oh, do they got like anything pork, chicken? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
people. I mean, some people just ain't never gonna change. You got to realize that you ain't gonna get somebody who been eating pork 70 years of their life to start going vegan. Trust me.
I mean, why do you think that is, though? You know what I'm saying? Why do people fear to change? You know what I'm saying?
Well, first and foremost, a lot of people ain't gonna change. Let's be real, because half of the older population, and this ain't just the black culture. This is the black, white, and Hispanic. A lot of the older folks now still stuck in their ways because a lot of them are fucking ex cocaine addicts. You got that half.
Uh,
Uh,
Uncle
you,
Earls.
the Uncle Earls, they forget about that shit. That shit has long term effects. People tend to forget that too. Their mind is fucked up just because they ain't smoked it in 30 years. Yeah, but well, you smoked it for 30 years.
Right,
But you ain't smoked it in 30 years. Yeah, that don't make up the fact that you fucked your brain up for 30 years.
right.
Yeah,
So
people. People fear change because it takes them out of their comfortability.
Mm.
They're used to something, they like it that way, and they don't want it to change. And that's typically what's going on. But everything changes. If you don't change, you die eventually. Everything must adapt. That's
yeah.
just the part of life. If you don't adapt, you become extinct.
That's
Well,
real.
hey, that goes back to what we said a few shows ago. It's knowledge. All this is a part of knowledge, and some people just lack the knowledge to know certain things in order to handle certain situations. And
Mhm.
so this is one of them. Some people lack the knowledge to even know what willpower is to overcome some shit.
But sometimes they don't even have the desire. I mean, sometimes people are so stuck in their ways to it doesn't matter. They know the consequences. and they're willing to live or die with them because they're set in their ways. It's not about, I don't know, this is wrong. They willingly know it's wrong and they still choose to do it.
Right.
It's no difference than a kid mentality. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the same thing a kid do. Like you got an 8 year old who don't want to do nothing but eat the fried chicken, don't want to try the green beans or nothing like that. You know. Then when he get older and try it and realize, damn, this is what I've been missing out. Same thing. That's a kid mentality. These cats stuck in the same shit. Don't want to try nothing new.
Well,
Yeah, I think, Taurus hit it on the head when he said, it's the comfortability. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker get, use my French, but people get stagnant, like stuck, and they can't change or they can't grow. You know what I'm saying? Um,
you got to
and
have desire to change.
right, right. You know, I don't think, in today's society, man, I don't think that's something that's, possible. You know, we may get it like our generation, but like the younger generation, nah. It may be a few of them, you know what I mean? That may go off to college, become something, but for the most part, bro, it's scary. It's scary. And these the people that, we growing, or we raising, should I say, that's, eventually gonna run our government. So I don't want to talk about politics, but it kind of go hand in hand. We need to
I
change.
mean, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine what we're gonna be like. We may not live to see it, but 100 years from now,
Not gonna live to see
we ain't gonna live to see it for
it.
sure. I was trying to put a different number on it. I was sitting
Yeah,
there,
yeah, yeah. I know.
see
I'm
me
just
go up there and
fucking
see me.
with you.
I'm like, damn, shit, I don't know.
See how
But
you
yeah,
do.
like, y'all know what I'm saying. By the time we
Yeah,
go,
I got
hey, yo, it's gonna be a
Hey,
change.
but all this stuff is like rooted deeper than what people think. Back in the days, people like I ain't gonna say her name, but they used to try to go against Tupac music all the time. The ladies talk about his lyrics and stuff. Um, all that stuff is being stored into people deeper at deeper roots now. Like say start from youth, like in schools, like elementary schools. Like for example, we coming up in the Black History Month next month. You go to some of the schools here in LA, you don't see shit about no Black History Month. Most of it is like Hispanic heritage. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing wrong with that being up on the wall, but next month is Black History Month. So I say that to say this, like people have messed up because they're slowly not teaching you what you should be knowing. They already wasn't teaching you fully. Now they ain't teaching you shit. Some kids don't even know who the fuck Martin Luther King is nowadays. That's like 10 years old.
Mm, yeah, that's real. That's and that's sad. That's sad as hell. I think change is definitely needed in these days and times. It's a must. I think we can all agree on that. You know, with change though, I thought of something else, and we can dive into it. Learning to be self sufficient. Um, I think that's another you know issue just in general, like in life. You know, sometimes we could get caught up, with sometimes depending on others to do, or we expecting them to do what's right, or do something for you. It could be work, it could be a project, it could be whatever. You know what I mean? We expect these people, but at the end of the day, you got a possibility of being let down. You know what I'm saying? And I think if you learn how to be self sufficient, that's the less people that you need to depend on. Not to the point to where you isolate yourself, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. What y'all think about that, man? Because
I agree with you.
I've been kind of tugging on that this week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I mean,
you.
I
go ahead.
think all males should be somewhat self sufficient in some aspects. Like to for one, finances. Like if you self-sufficient in a lot of things, you can save money. Like you learn how to put that hot water heater in your damn self instead of having to call somebody in to put it. And
Mm.
and, and it's so damn easy, you know what I'm saying? I laugh all the time when I see men like call somebody to pay to do some shit that he ain't gonna do nothing but come over and twist something, and you gonna give him $100 something. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
I mean, I think about it on a bigger aspect, but self-sufficient, everyone should be able to take care of themselves. No individual besides a child should be dependent on another person
Mhm.
to take care of them, man or woman. Because I mean, I
Facts.
have a daughter. I'm not gonna raise her to be dependent upon a man. I don't want her to be dependent upon a man. She needs to go out there and be able to take care of herself. And a
Yeah.
man is there who, in addition, but not because she's dependent upon him.
Right.
So,
Right.
and you shouldn't depend on people to do things for you anyway, because that's really just gonna lead to disappointment.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
That
being self-sufficient is just part of adulthood.
But
man.
that's kind of fucked up in today's world because you remember back in the day, that's how black people built wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Wall Street. They could depend on each other. And over the years, it's like the dependency on each other, the black community failed to shit, and nobody tried to restore that at all.
Hate to say it. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to ruffle
No,
nobody.
no. Go ahead and say it.
I don't want to say it because hey, but fuck it. You know what I mean? Hey, it's the truth. Like, you know, we tainted in that aspect. We all know somebody that done messed over us before. We all do. You know what I mean? So that becomes like when we look at ourselves, it's like we tainted. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can't trust because it's a possibility. You know what I mean? They whatever, whatever. You know what I mean?
We always expecting the worst all the time. Every situation we go into, people don't want to admit it or not. You can still be. I can tell you right now. This even before any of y'all was with your ladies or married, whatever. You have been to a broad's house before, knowing everything was on the good, but you still was wondering, like, damn, man, I hope this doesn't go down like this, that, and that. You always expecting some shit.
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
mm,
That's the same thing in other aspects in life. A lot of people go to a job interview. They already expecting, oh man, they got 30 motherfuckers here. I know they ain't gonna fuck with me. Oh man, there's a lot of people don't even go to the interview. They'll walk out like, oh, I know I wasn't gonna get it anyway. You expecting the worst. And you
yeah,
probably was the most qualified.
yeah, yeah. You know, big LA. What do you feel about the self sufficient thing, man? Like, how important is it to anybody, if you want to say?
That'll set you up for life. Being self sufficient, being able to have your own basics, that'll set you up for life.
Mm,
You can't expect somebody to always have the basics for you. Don't get me wrong. I understand shit happens, life happens, but you should still be able to be self sufficient. You should be able to bounce back on your own instead of
mm,
expecting somebody to be able to do it for you. That's the
mm,
problem. People, oh, I want to bounce back. I need a bounce back. And you see the homie over there getting it every day. Wake up 4 in the morning, don't come home till 10 o'clock at night. But you look at him and say some shit like, hey man, put me on. Get me right, man. What you mean? That same job been sitting there for the last 4, 5, 6 years, whatnot.
400 years. Shit.
But if not longer.
hello. You know what
Now
I'm
don't
saying?
get now don't
Hello.
get me wrong. If you got somebody who can get you into a decent spot, that's cool. But don't disrespect it when they do it for you.
Yeah.
Motherfucker get you a job, month later, 2 weeks later, you getting into it with they get into it with the boss, now the boss looking at you because you brought him in.
Mm, mm,
He's one of your
And
buddies,
and
huh?
then people, oh man, oh yeah, I knew he was from your neck of the way.
You say the closest one to you, do you? Huh? That what you saying,
Oh hell yeah.
man? Um, yeah, man. I think also, man, we need to take a moment to reflect sometimes. Um, appreciate yourself, a little more than you may. You know what I'm saying? That it kind of go with being, self sufficient, but some people may say selfish. Sometimes you gotta, take care of yourself. Maybe get a ticket to the DR. You know what I'm saying, or something. Um, you know, uh, go out, go bowling, go golfing. I don't care, ladies. Go shopping, do something, to take care of yourself. I want
Call
to
it a
ask
party of the year.
you, say party of the year.
Get every male. I don't care if you married, single, if you working, handling business. You should have a party of the year day. That means at least one day out of the year. You remember that party we used to have back like in maybe high school or in our 20s where you be like, oh man, you stayed out till 4, 5 in the morning and you just had fun like a motherfucker. Everybody should have that one type of feeling. If you paying taxes, you should have that one day throughout the year every year.
Damn, he say
Yeah.
go for what you know. I I
Real
would
shit.
I wasn't talking about that hard, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe
Why,
go out.
why not? Why
Yeah,
not? You've been getting blisters on your feet for a year, and then you gonna take yourself out to a fucking Applebee's steak? Come on, man.
Sound like you want to go on a cocaine bender and shit every week.
I
hey,
can't.
listen, when he said
No.
when he said party,
Never indulge it. Never indulge in that. What's your name, sir?
yo, yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I didn't know where this was going towards. That's why I was sitting here like, nigga, hold on. I think I got a button for that
Ecstasy,
nigga
Wait,
over here.
cocaine
hey, that
too,
go to that go to that go to show where y'all party mind frame at. I was talking about having some fun. That motherfucker said some cocaine being that ain't my type of fun.
look, ecstasy, feel
Yo,
right and shit.
yo, you know what I'm
Um,
saying? Y'all niggas tripping, man. That nigga say,
Hey, I'll be having weird fun, man. I could go, man, we can go fishing or go gator hunting or some shit. That's fun to me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
Yeah,
got to be
4 or
no
5 in
club.
the morning, coming
yeah,
in at
yeah,
4
Yeah.
or 5 in the
hey,
morning.
hey,
Hey,
that,
that's the
hey,
best time to catch them.
nah, that's the same thing I said. Hold on, man.
Oh, see, that sounds different. In my mind, I'm thinking
That's
something
what I,
different.
that's what I'm talking about. Big LA,
Well,
you
well,
can't.
see,
Ain't
well,
no,
see,
ain't nothing
well, see,
wrong with
because
no fishing.
ain't nothing wrong with fishing. See, brother Stringfellow talking about the blade. I'm not talking about the blade.
For once, he didn't say something about fig. Jesus.
Yo, I was trying to. Y'all crazy tonight, bro. Oh my god,
Oh man.
that nigga say go on a party till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
Real, hey man, real shit.
that
Hey,
sounds
I'm
like a
talking.
drug fueled party to me. I don't know
Shit,
what
Well,
type
I
of
hey,
can't
party.
with y'all,
hey.
man.
So if you had a good night and partied all night, you was on drugs. So you trying to
Pretty
say
much.
everybody who parties hard is on drugs?
Pretty much.
I mean, ain't nothing out there at that time.
Wow.
Ain't nothing out there at that time in the morning but some trouble. That's what
Hey,
Right.
hey,
you know what I
hey,
mean.
hey, 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 brother Rose. Have you ever worked a job where you got off at 4 in the morning
I have.
and the streets is pretty crowded? Well, if you're in LA at 4 in the morning, it's pretty crowded.
It was,
Something
yeah.
like that.
I'm following. I'm following.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So you're saying all these people out driving, coming from these after hours is on drugs?
Yeah.
Uh,
Possibility.
if you want to break it down and politically correct and put a percentage on it, I say at least 75% of the motherfuckers out there, maybe even more. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you prove my point. Not all of them.
Not all,
Look,
not,
just
not,
majority.
not all.
Vast majority.
This nigga crazy. You see,
uh,
he tried to back me in the corner, like, see, that's what I'm saying. Not all of them. Bro, I get you, bro. I get you. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, you know what I'm saying. You want to do something for yourself, man. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we all, work hard. Anybody that may watch it now, watch it later, you may take care of the kids. You know, after school, practice, whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? You out there working hard. What at what moment do you say, you know what, shit, I ain't gonna do nothing today, but I may go to the park and read a book. You know what I'm saying? Something simple.
I don't know
Anything.
about no shit like that. If I got time to myself after I've been working hard, I'm not finna go read a book. Yeah, it's a spot called the library in Orange County, but it ain't no library.
Look at him. See? There you
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know
He
what
trying
that
to go
is.
read.
Like,
He trying to go read shit. He trying to go read
that
something.
sounds
All
like
right.
some drug fuel shit. Now this playing.
man,
No,
bro.
it's an establishment.
Hey, we gonna
Oh,
hey, Hunter P, man, we gonna make you piss in a cup with Uncle Mike, man. We gotta figure some shit out, man. You
Oh
know,
no! I'll pass a drug test. He won't.
I'm fucking around. I'm fucking
damn.
You don't have to throw that out there like that, but
Shit.
hey, man,
Let's get that clear.
right, right now, huh? Before anything, right now. Yeah. Taurus, man, what you feel about it, man? Treating yourself sometime, man. We're gonna go around, man. Like, is it necessary, or do you feel like shit? Keep your head down.
Man,
Tarzan,
it's
I played
nice
with
to
my
do
balls last
sometimes,
night.
but like the shit, the older you get and the more responsibilities you get, the less you are going to do things like that.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah,
but yeah, it's good to treat yourself sometime. Just
yeah.
go buy yourself a steak, a nice good dinner or something.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real, man.
Honey
Hey,
P said, "Go show your ass."
hey, that motherfucker say I'm gonna go get myself an 8-ounce steak and treat myself nice.
Some
Hey
good.
now,
Hey,
eat that
He said he going for that. He going for that. He going for that porterhouse. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
shit.
Hey,
No, maybe not porterhouse, but it sure won't be no
hey.
8-ounce steak. That's a petite steak.
Well, so they say porterhouse. We ain't in our 20s no more. You eat a fucking porterhouse now, you be shitting that shit out for the next 2 weeks.
for real,
Digest.
real. That nigga crazy.
Something wrong with your digestive system, dog.
Oh man.
It ain't gonna take me 2 weeks. I tell you that.
Oh, it ain't gonna take me 2 weeks.
Oh man,
That's a,
hey,
that's a figure of speech. It don't literally take no damn 2 weeks, but
You need to go to the
shit.
doctor.
Hey, you never
You
know,
proved my
sir.
point.
You never know,
You
sir. You
proved
might
my
have just
point,
spoke up
man.
on somebody.
Hey, what'd you say? Go down there to Houston and see Dr. Nazardin. What's that guy?
Who was that?
The 600-pound life doctor.
Oh, I don't watch
Oh
that.
wow.
I
I
said
don't
Dr.
watch that.
Nazardin.
you talk about dude off that show, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He got what? They say he got one of the best facilities out there in the world or some shit like that.
Yeah, you
Shit, man.
do.
I think shit. Start with your bare necessities. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of yourself, can be health too. While we own it, shit, just walk.
Health is wealth.
Walk. You know what I'm saying? You can walk. Shit. You got a neighborhood. I mean, depending on where you live, because I'm not gonna say that to everybody, but go find you a park. Go walk at the beach. Go, take a trail if you're in the mountains. Something. You know what I'm saying?
Walk in your yard. Do fucking circles.
That's real.
You gonna
That's
look
real.
like a crazy nut.
Shit, some of the motherfuckers sit in the house looking like a fucking
Yeah,
crazy nut. You might
look
well
like
come
they
out and
got a
walk
nut
shit.
walking in
Hey,
circles in your front yard. They gonna be
this,
like,
hey,
you done went crazy.
this is the day after he came from the library in Orange County about 4 a.m. This is what he's
Yeah,
telling.
yeah. Now he walking in circles
He
in the
walking
front
in
yard.
circles in his front yard, man. Where we going tonight, P? What you sipping on? Let me get some, nigga. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
The fucking library, man. Shit.
It's a
Yeah, what you
library.
got? What you got over there, Honey P? I need some of that, brother.
That nigga
Oh
say
shit, I'm drinking iced tea. I just don't have to work tomorrow, so I can stay up late.
hello.
Ain't that
You know what I'm saying?
what that got to do with?
The library. I'm adding that to the arsenal. The library with the horizontals. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
The fucking horizontal library, man.
Shit.
Here you go.
Man. Uh,
And
you
he's
know,
still trying to send niggas to the DR.
oh yeah, we done went and came back from that, man.
I want to go to Colombia, man. They got some good food over there.
Yeah, I
That's
heard Columbia is nice too.
what I heard, man. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I heard. But shit, DR might be better though. You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all keep hyping that up, bro. I'm trying to see what it's about. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think both of them popping on the cool.
Yeah. Every time I hear DR, I think about Big Poppy, from the Red Sox, what happened to him over there.
Yeah.
You could
See,
they had that video. that it ain't funny, man, but that shit was cold. Like this
right.
motherfucker was sitting there eating his food, doing a little salsa in his chair, and next thing you know, he was just no.
You
Try,
got to be careful. You don't want to be like on 6'9".
right. Hey, yeah, Taurus. Yeah, we was talking about that. It,
Yeah.
it was him. Hey, but you know what's funny? I'm gonna tell you
He
what
went out there
Taurus.
and got into some shit, didn't he?
What, he
Taurus
got
said.
beat up or something?
Nah, he got arrested for domestic violence. Um, and Taurus said, I posted about it. He texted back like, well, who was the who was the aggressor? I said him. He said, well, then you ain't got to worry about shit. Like basically, if you don't get in trouble over there, you know what I'm saying. I'm telling him like, hey, I might not want to go to the DR because of that. It was funny though.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm like, shit, you must plan to go kick some ass or
No,
something.
hell no, hell no.
uh,
I'm a peaceful man, my brothers.
all
I'm a
right. So you
peaceful man.
shouldn't have nothing to worry about.
Exactly. And that's what he said, man. Hey, I found this the other day. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. I'm gonna give y'all a moment to read it. But it says every American should be asking themselves this question. Why am I paying taxes on my wages? Then paying sales taxes, spending this, your money, then paying income taxes on the money you already was taxed on, and then paying property tax that you already paid sales tax on. What y'all think about that, man? That's kind of deep. You know what I'm saying? Does it make sense to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's true. But also, what are you going to do about it?
Good. That's the thing. What?
Unfortunately, yeah, what you
That's
going
a
to do
good
about
question.
it? Unfortunately, that's just the way the world is set up.
Your money
What?
is
How can
always
you
gonna make a
change that?
circle. It's always gonna make a circle until something breaks it. And keep it 100. They're not gonna break shit or change shit out here.
Nope.
Let me play the devil's advocate for a little bit here. What do you say to the people that says, um, the taxes that you pay, is going to your country that you live in to help, protect you or somewhat somehow keep your well-being, in place. But I mean by that, like we don't, even though it's crazy here, but we don't live like, other countries may do. You know what I'm saying? What
Hey,
do you
I
say?
agree with that.
What do you say to those
I
people that, say like, hey, our taxes is going to that, so we should pay taxes.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that, but to what you just said, that I will say this though, a lot of people do complain. You see this a lot. A lot of people come here from other countries, then say fuck America, then put their flag in their yard. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we don't have shit on the streets like you see in other countries. But don't get me wrong, you got gang shit going on still. There ain't a lot of shit you don't hear about, you know. But
Oh yeah.
it's a lot of shit going on. But real talk, comparison to like other countries, like we don't have that type of shit. Like people think they killers over here. When you got over there, certain countries that are born to die for what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like don't come to me talking about, oh, yeah, I'm a hardcore this and that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's real. What you think, Taurus? What do you say to those kind of people? Are they right too? Like P say, are they right to feel like that? Like shit, hey, we got to pay taxes so we can make sure this infrastructure that we live in is good.
Yeah, I mean, do I think all the tax money is deserved and going to the appropriate places? Probably not.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I do believe some of it is used for what it needs to be, for its intended purpose.
Yeah.
And again, unfortunately, it's just one of those damn things that what are you gonna do about paying taxes? Like say, on two things are certain: you're gonna die and you're gonna pay taxes.
Facts.
Then you gonna
So
Facts.
pay taxes on your death shit because the funeral costs.
yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
Facts.
So you can't avoid it.
Facts. Big LA, man. Chime in, man. What you think about this, man?
It ain't nothing but a rotation of your own money.
Hmm. Why you say that?
You go to the
Elaborate.
store, you go to work, you get paid. They take taxes out your pay. You go to the store, you buy food, groceries, whatever. They take tax out of that. Not counting if you smoke cigarettes, drink. They take taxes out of that too.
Out of everything. Yeah.
Then at the end of the year, you get a tax return. You get a return of the taxes that have been taken from you. And at the end of the day, all of your taxes are a loan. That's why they retake taxes out of your food,
Mm.
gas, liquor, paycheck,
So you saying
estate tax,
basically,
sales tax, property tax.
hmm,
That's where you get into your tax write offs.
okay.
Y'all took this money from me, but now I'm able to write this off with the things y'all gave me the money for to go buy for. So in an instant, I don't owe y'all nothing. But when I need a loan, I have already built up a equity to where you give me more money on my next loan.
Hmm.
And you didn't even run my you didn't even run my credit this time. And then you go buy more properties, buy more houses, buy this, buy that, and you write them off. So you don't have to pay for them at the end of the year.
I mean, as far as, I mean, I understand what you're saying, especially on the part where you're saying, they give it back. I don't know how much they giving back compared to how much they taking out, right? I don't know if that equal up or add up, but yo, you know, we'll see. You know, but I just feel
Okay.
like
What you
I'm
think the
okay with
stimulus
that.
was?
It was a loan. It
They
was a loan.
averaged out they averaged out everybody's taxes and divided by a number. How you think
Mm.
they was able to give you 1,200, 600, 1,400? Because they did the math.
Yeah.
They ain't just giving us this money for nothing. Everybody happy that Trump's in office. They're happy that a businessman was in office. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
I feel you. I mean, I definitely understand some points, you know what I'm saying, where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Um, I was just simply purely, looking at it in the sense of like, that statement makes sense. You know what I mean? Miguel, what's up, man? Miguel in the building. He said, "What's up, Big LA?"
What's going
Uh,
on, man?
um, yeah, man. Something else today too. I must not forget. Rest in peace to Kobe and his daughter Gianna. And the others that perished. 4 years on that dreadful Sunday. Um, rest in peace to them. You know what I mean? Respects. I wanted to talk about that Mamba mentality he had. You know what I mean? Um, not more so of him as a basketball player. I'm talking about like the man. Like we all remember that, that early Kobe, he was arrogant, right? Cocky, right? Young, thought he knew it all, right? Then he grows into, what I'm saying, uh learning to trust his teammates, right? And then he goes into, becoming a leader, right? Of the young dudes, you know what I'm saying? Then he goes into like his phase of ending, like Mamba mentality, you know. Um, some of the shit he was saying was cool. I want to ask y'all, what do y'all feel about, that mentality he had? Can we use it? Can it be applied to everyday life? Even though it's from a sport aspect, but can it be applied to everyday life?
Well, you mean like his drive or
His
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 work ethic?
his worth,
His work
all of
ethic.
that, all of that's is kind of included into that. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So
Relentless
you were
sacrifice.
kind of describing the evolution of him as a player, and that's
Yeah.
kind of like the evolution of life. You go through, you get more experience, and your roles change.
Hmm.
And as you gather more experience, your role will change. But as far as his work ethic, yeah, I mean it's well known that Kobe had a work ethic almost unrivaled by many. Maybe only Jordan was someone who had that same type of work ethic when it came to basketball.
Yeah.
While
To my
everybody
boy
else is going
Paul
to the
Pierce.
club, he's going play. He's going shoot, going practice. I mean, that's what it took, what it takes to be great sometimes. So yeah, I think you can adopt that mentality.
Yeah. 100 P, man. What you think, man? Growing up in LA, man. Watching
I
you.
mean, well, I've always respected Kobe and the Lakers, but I've always been a Celtic fan. I'm gonna keep it real. Um,
You better
like
not
I
get up
said,
here and get up here and tell me Paul Pierce is better than Kobe. I know you
no,
better not say
I ain't gonna never say no shit like that. Don't
Oh
get me
yeah,
wrong. I
because I'm
mean,
not I'm not a Kobe fan, but I'm gonna give him his respect.
yeah. I mean, I'm not, shit on
Yeah,
Paul Pierce. I will say this: Kobe said it himself that Paul Pierce. They asked him who's one of his biggest, best finishers. Big shot. He said Paul Pierce was one of them.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So when he said that, I had to start respecting Kobe. But
Yeah,
of course, you look at his work ethic. I mean, I don't know him personally. It's a lot of shit that went on in the league behind a lot of players. So I'm just going by how they play their game. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he played. I mean, he evolved from just a good player to a legend. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So, I mean, you got to respect what he did, the work he put in to be the type of person he is.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I don't know, I know you're a Boston fan. I just think he a mirror of Jordan, but me being able, we watched Jordan back in the day, like I was young. I mean, we grew up with Kobe shit, 96, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I just want to pay the respects to the brother. Y'all see I got him up in the background, man. God bless, those that was lost, 4 years on this tragic day. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? Uh yeah, man. Hey, you was talking about some a little bit earlier with me, man. Viewing sides of the family wrong.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Break that down for me, man. You had a philosophy that, I said I wanted to talk about with you, man. Bring it to the fellas.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was just saying, like, I see this a lot. I have a lot of friends, like seeing some of my relatives down south in Arkansas and stuff, like on my dad's side. It's like a lot of us, we want to find out who we are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to look at their ancestry. A lot of people want to figure out, like, okay, what's the reason for this, that, and this? First and foremost, it's as simple as learning the heritage of your own ancestry chain that's right there in front of you, your father. You know, a lot of us tend to be closer to our mom's sides of the family. You know what I'm saying? Because of the mom in that era nurtured us. They took us in. Even if you had your fucking dad around, the mom was gonna do it because she didn't want nobody else to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that like our mothers and shit. Those are eras of strong black women. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, you ain't gonna see too many moms like that. But I say that to say this, like a lot of men didn't get to know their fathers too well. You know what I'm saying? Didn't know their father's side. They real close to their mom's side. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So in a sense, your bloodline really comes from that seed. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a shit what it is. You put an apple seed in the ground, it's gonna grow an apple tree, you know?
Yeah, No, I,
So
I totally catch what you're saying, man. Why do you think that is, man? Taurus, shit. What you think about this, man? Why do the kids always gravitate to the mama side?
Yes, I think part of what Hunted P said, the mother is the one who more nurturing,
Yeah,
so she's more involved with, I guess, maintaining a connection with the family. The mother kind of makes the family. The man is usually out more worried about survival or providing than he is in maintaining the family um, togetherness. So I think that plays a role.
yeah, that's real.
You
Hey
know
Trey,
what?
what's up?
It's that because I feel like it's partly our fault and partly a system fault at the same time.
Speak on it.
Because, okay, the system, philosophically, if you say, made it for us to fail. So you have all these kids around all these women. There's a couple of men around, but predominantly women. So what do they see go to work every day? What do they see come home, wash their asses, feed them, clothe them? They see their mama do that. I think that's where that come from, and I blame that on the system, especially coming out of LA. Either your daddy dead, locked up, or on his way to being locked up.
Mm,
They don't care when you born, what you need, none of that. All they cared about is making an example. So you got these kids now, they daddies is coming home, or the ones that passed away, depending on who you is. My daddy wasn't here, all I had was my mama. I was raised by women, not by choice. A lot of kids that are adults now, our
mm,
age brackets,
mm.
they grew up without their daddies or an uncle or a predominant male figure and only had women. So yeah, they gonna cling to their mama every time.
Now that definitely makes sense. Me myself, I had a step pops in the house, but you know when he up and decide, hey, look, I don't, mess with your moms no more, whatever. It's like, whoop, you know what I'm saying? But predominantly, shit, my pops died when I was 5. So some of the people in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? That's who I kind of, looked up to, whether they was doing right or wrong. You know what I mean? Some of the programs at the park, like I had uncles, those kind of things, helped me grow up. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, but in the aspect of, I do agree with Henry P saying, as far as like, you know, your daddy gave you your last name. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Your pops gave you your last name. So,
Not all of us really.
oh, see, that's what he talking about. The problem is,
and see that's the problem. Like you can you can bring on the last name. That's like, for example, I use me for example. Like my dad in Arkansas, he has sisters that has kids. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as the bloodline of our last name, like my dad, came from that bloodline which had us.
mhm,
The women had kids also, but that was from a man from outside. You know what I'm saying? So like, you get what I'm saying? Those kids' bloodline ain't directly into to that last name of that family. You know what I'm saying? They come from another seed. They came out of that seed, but they seed was planted from another male. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll catch it. I'll catch it. I
But
definitely.
and that's also too. I wanted to say this. Like that's it's like just a broader example is like a brother and sister. They older. They have kids. You know what I'm saying? The sister wants her kids to be best friend with her brother's kids. Oh, they best of friends, they family. Yeah, my brother, that's his kids and my kids. They real close cousins. But your kid's dad family, you should have those kids being close to them because he gonna probably take a lot of traits from that man's bloodline too. And y'all wondering why this little nigga acting rowdy.
I mean, I definitely understand what you're saying. You know, um, and again, that's the name of the show. Change the game, man. We talked about a lot today. You know what I mean? Um, One last thing I want to say, man, before we get up out of here, man. Or we can go around the panel. You know what I mean? Um, you know, you got to hold yourself accountable, man. You know, but in the midst of that, like, you know what I mean? Because everybody, ain't nobody perfect. In the midst of that, also take it as a lesson. You know what I mean? On anything in life, relationship with your friends, your significant other, your job, whatever you doing, in life, it's okay to make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect, but hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? And, take it as a lesson. And, I'm gonna land my plane, man. 100p, man. Taurus, Big
Yeah.
LA. Uh, I want to end this on a little different note, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna go around the panel, man. 100p, man. We always use that term, get the people some news they can use. Talk to them, bro.
I mean, first and foremost, this is 2024. I know it. Like I told Ro, if you in the same reality mind frame as people who are down to earth, you'll feel that something is different about this year for the betterment of people. You just got to really focus. And also, too, like you can't get ahead thinking about bullshit. And you can't get ahead still talking about that person who fucked you over 20 years ago. What are you gonna do about it today? It's nothing you can do about it. Let it go. Communicate, talk to somebody, talk it out, move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the shit that you got in your head nowadays, it's holding you back. It ain't affecting nobody else. It's affecting you when you think it's affecting other people. But in reality, it's affecting you. So in the end, all I just gotta say, people on the bullshit, let it go. You want to move forward, let it go.
Fact, facts, brother Taurus, man. I feel like I always get something good from you, man. And I take it and I use it in the week, man. Get the people some news they can use, my brother.
Don't be scared to change. Change is part of life. And people always say I'm the same person I was when I was 20 that I am when I'm 40. If you're that same person, you just wait. If you're that same person that you were at 20 and that you are at 40, then you just wasted 20 years of your life.
Mm. Hello, talk to him. That's what I'm talking about. Big LA, man. You know the deal, man. Get the people some news they can use. Take us home, man.
A little string had a horizontal.
Huh?
What you say, sir?
What you say?
Oh no, I said shit. He dropped that real knowledge. I said he must have had a horizontal.
He's stupid. He's stupid. Big LA, man. Talk to him, bro.
Can't nobody make the change but you. If you feel that something needs to be done, go make a change about it. Go see about it. Yeah, they put up walls for us to jump over, but half of us give up halfway going up them. Keep climbing that wall. Trust me, you'll get over it. What you need and what you're trying to get to, it'll be there for you.
That's real, man. Drop a bomb for that one, man. Shit. Yeah, man. Uh, shit. Football weekend this weekend. Hopefully, whoever team still left in it. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah, them,
prevail.
Go
them Texans going to the bowl game, ain't they?
Hey man, well we went further than the Titans. I see that. We went
That's
further than
what's
the
up.
Titans.
That's what's up. Y'all going to the bowl game, right?
It would be
Right.
all right. Hey, anybody, like, come on, like it just amazes me that people is talking shit. Oh, the Texans they go to the Super Bowl. Did you really expect the fucking Texans to be here in January? Now you talking about oh y'all didn't go to the bowl. Like, come on, man.
Only 2 teams go to the Super Bowl, so that's a whole lot of people sitting at home. So I don't even see the point of talking shit.
You feel me?
A lot of teams.
Hey, I
It's a
just had
It's
to,
past
only 2
time. It's a
teams who
past
can't
time.
talk shit
I,
at
I
the
just had
end.
to, start a little bit of shit before we get up out of here. I just threw that out there. And I say football. I thought it was gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going for the Ravens now. Shit.
You know what? I want to see the
Ooh,
Ravens and Lions. Ravens Lions Super Bowl. That's too. Everybody want to talk about 49ers and Ravens. I want to see the Lions play the Ravens.
Let me drop a bomb for that
that's
one.
what it's
'Cause
gonna be.
you know what I'm saying? That's
That's
what I want.
exactly what it's gonna be, Honey P.
I agree. Detroit, that will be, you know what I'm saying? They first Super Bowl. It'll be dope, bro. It'll be dope. Lamar
I think
Jackson.
they're gonna get there and win their first Super Bowl. Hello.
Mm.
Well, hey, we got the best fan page on Facebook, the Blessed to Be a Texas fan page. Uh,
What that got to do
it's
with
it still
with
it still seem
Baltimore?
like we in the playoffs right now. You know what I'm saying? We coming back next year stronger than ever. We're gonna sign Saquon Barkley, which I don't feel we need him. We're gonna get
So
Mike
y'all gonna
Evans from
waste him?
Tampa Bay.
You gonna
We
waste
gonna
him
make
too?
this run next year. We ain't gonna waste him. This is a Tennessee. This is a fake Oiler talking right now, trying to interfere on a Texan talk. I'm telling you, hey, we going all the way next year, man.
Hey,
Shout out to Stroud.
them sound like fighting words. Hold on, man.
Stroud ain't shit.
Hey,
Man.
He's better than your
Nico
team. They
Collins
made it
and
to the
Tank
playoffs.
Dell will be the top receivers next year. If they both can stay healthy, Nico Collins and Tank Dell will be the 2 top receivers in the NFL next year.
They can't stay healthy.
Hey, I ain't got no quarrels with this one, Taurus. We out of this.
All
Uh
right.
y'all got each other number. Y'all niggas can argue on the motherfucking phone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. Peace, love, and hair grease, man. Shout out to 100P, man. Shout out to Taurus, man. Shout out to Big LA, everybody, man. Y'all have a good week until next time. Be blessed. We up out of here, man. Yeah. I'm the coldest motherfuckers, nigga, you ever wanna see. Huh? Swag on high. Colder than a motherfucker. Huh? Yeah. I'm the coldest motherfuckers, nigga, you ever wanna see. Huh? Swag on high. Colder than a motherfucker. Okay, Rose is back. I told these bitch niggas once they gon' fold a snap. Tryna be a boss, nigga, pockets bulge and fat. If I could touch 7 figures, then your life will rap. Hold up, Rose about to show up. Go ahead and pull up. Y'all niggas need to slow up. Yeah. Okay. Status quo when they checking in. Book a Rose too, nigga, let the games begin. Circle small, don't fuck with no extra friends. So I won't lose out on no extra ends. And it's knowledge over everything, bless the king. Yeah, I'm the king on the throne, never spread it thin. Yeah, I'm the coldest motherfucker when it's blessing them. And I be getting my dick sucked at the western end. Oh shit. I'm the coldest motherfuckers, nigga, you ever wanna see.